Hey YouTube. Yeah, another conjuring video. By the way, there are some traffic noises in the background. Because I have to keep the balcony door open because my dog is here with me, and I don't know, it's just hot, so I want to keep him cool. But yeah, I've actually been sick for the past 3 days. I had fever and it's gone now, but I have the sniffle, like I can't taste food and stuff like that, so but I just wanted to do an update video on like following the whisper video I did about, you know, bullying and trolling, whatnot. So I was talking to a friend of mine about that situation. You know, they made some very good points. They asked me, why do I care? Like, why do I care what they say about me? You know, RIP. Or trolls in general. And why do I care if people believe it or not? Like, I know you guys don't believe the things he says, and even if you did believe it, why would I care? And also, why do I care if people know the real RIP or not? Because, like I stated in that first video, he or she is nice to some people, and those people may not know how rude and obnoxious he or she is towards me. Basically just trolling. I don't know. Anyway, when they asked me like, why do you care about those things, I said I don't know, and that's the truth. I don't know why I care. I guess I'm just curious as to why someone would behave like that. But that led me to, well, I actually did this earlier, but I've been giving this some thoughts. I googled, why do trolls troll? And I found this very interesting article written by an ex-troll. I'll link it below if you guys want to read it. I'll just read some parts of it. But the title is "Don't Feed the Haters: The Confessions of a Former Troll." And first, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, so I'm just gonna say he talks about his experiences as a troll. And he mentions that, wait, hold on. He does explain it that in a gamer society, it's pretty common to troll or get trolled. It's kind of, you know, those games. I'm not a gamer, so I don't know how I don't know the specifics of how those circles work. But, you know, video games or games where online games are like it, it's very common to troll people, and it's kind of a part of their culture more than in real life. So when you're dealing with a bunch of gamers. Like I suspect gamers know how to use YouTube, so they're here amongst us. It's very common to or like having to deal with trolling. Anyway, so in this article, he says, to defeat the enemy, which is kind of funny, we must understand them first, which is something that I'm very interested in. Personally, I just want to understand the reasons behind it. So, there are two fundamental reasons why a troll trolls. Number one, they're bored. Trolls lack stimulation in real life, for good or ill, so they seek it online where it's readily available and easily acquired. A troll's behavior reflects a deep insecurity, so having someone respond to their words gives life meaning, regardless of how pathetic that may sound. And then he tells about his own experiences that you can read about if you're interested. He says, I was so bored with my real life and even my virtual characters' lives that I learned to find joy in harming others. If a troll had something better to do, like work or a hobby, they wouldn't have time to troll. Okay, the number two fundamental reason why a troll trolls. They want attention. All a troll wants is you to turn the spotlight onto them. They want you to repost their comments to your followers. They want you to write a blog post or a status about them. They will use anything and everything to get it. They will criticize you, post inflammatory comments, or write remarks just to make you wonder how someone could be so dumb. The problem is that you will feel compelled to respond to set things right. Even if you respond in a cheerful or positive way, you're still feeding the troll. I guess you got me. But I don't care because I would rather talk about these things. I think it's interesting. The reason we respond to negative comments is the same reason a troll does what they do: ego. When someone unknown comes at us, it's part of our human nature to defend ourselves. Psychology. A part of us doesn't want to stay silent because we think silence means surrendering, and surrendering means losing. The harsh reality is this: you will never beat a troll. You will never change a troll's mind. You may delude yourself into thinking that you proved them wrong. However, never in my years of dealing with trolls have I seen a troll lay down his or her arms and say, you know what, you're right, I was so wrong. It's so much easier to respond than it is to hold back. And there's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna read this part as well. The 30% rule. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, no matter who your audience is, 30% will love it, 30% will hate it, and 30% won't care. Stick with the people who love you and don't spend a single second on the rest. Life will be better that way. File those trolls under the proper 30% and move on. Yeah, I thought this was interesting, so go check it out if you want to. If not, then fine. But overall, what I got from this was I still feel sorry for anyone who trolls, but nowadays, after reading this, the more trolly comments I get, you know what, the more I laugh, because now I know what's behind all of that. But basically, hold on, what does this say? All I can think of right now is that if someone trolls, then they are definitely bored in real life. To the point where I have to question if they even have any social life whatsoever. And that kind of, I don't want to be me, so it does make me think, poor thing. Because, well, I don't know if that's the life they chose to have or just ended up having. But regardless, they're missing out on so many things. And like ASMR Jason would say, that does make me feel like I have my life pretty well together, you know. And so yeah, thank you for everyone who not only showed me, you know, support, but also make me laugh about this thing. Now I realize that laughter is the only medicine for this, and you know, I'm not worried at all, knowing what I know now. So yeah, I want more. Okay, that's enough. Bye.